Alright, this is my mini bike. I used a Baja 97cc engine out of another bike someone had upgraded. And I grabbed bought their old motor off them. They didn't really want it because I thought it was too small, but it's great for a small pocket bike. The thing about this bike was it was only the frame, the main frame, the seat, and the covers that were left. The rear forks were totaled, and the front forks were totaled. So what I did was I just took a regular pipe, replaced it, made it like a standard, what you'd find in a 70s style mini bike, and then I replaced the back end too. What I did was I used just straight tube steel, an inch and a half by half an inch. I welded two nuts into the end here, one on either side, drilled out one, so this bolt will just go through, bought a wheel, and just put a bolt straight through, and on the other side I left the threads in it so it screws into it, and then put a locking nut. As you can see there, I had to put some spacers, because I had to weld on these lugs on the inside of the wheel, and then just bolted the sprocket on into the lugs there once I had everything set up. I had to find a kickstand for it. Made up a gnarly little chain guard there. Gave her a funky little paint job just for fun. You had to practice your paint skills. I had to make the engine mounts to fit this particular engine. Used angle iron, and that little guide there, just a piece of nylon, just to keep it off the frame there. And you can see it on the other side there. Bought a throttle linkage. Away she went. Nothing to it. Wink, wink. So, let's see if I can get her running. Easy girl. So the other thing you can see is basically taking out all the suspension. This is actually a fake one. A couple washers and a wrapped up piece of steel over top of a piece of pipe, welded in place. I know that weld isn't exactly the prettiest, but it's meant to look a little rough, And the handlebars I manufactured, I had two sets of handlebars, cut them, put a piece of pipe in between, welded it up, and then these are actually bicycle forks. They just expand in here when you tighten the bolt. And then these are off the original, these T's. The T's are actually off the original handlebar setup. They need to fit the right size pipe for these. And then it just has front brakes, and that's the original tire off the original bike. The original brakes. I actually kicked it out the front instead of just taking it easy. You can see the, instead of just drilling a hole through here and being done with it, I kicked it out. Try and eliminate some of that Speedman's wobble, as I say. And then there's the brakes there. I had to weld on a washer in the back to mount that too. There you go. There's my mini bike. Hopefully I'll get it out of here soon. I'm not really a big fan of mini bikes, but it was a fun project and learning experience all around. And that's about it. I'll see you guys later.